Have you felt an anointing before that you did not use? You were, something kept holding you back. You felt it, you sensed it. But there was still a part of you that said, what if, what if, what if? And you gave in to the what if more than to the reality that you sensed, right? Then later on, you now started imagining what would have. You go from what if to what would have happened. It's only after you left the scene of the event, the scenario, then you now started telling yourself, but what would have happened, assuming I had obeyed? Have you ever had that experience before? It may very well, it was not, in that situation, it was, if that was right, it was not a deficit of grace, right? But the issue was that access was denied because of a lack of the exercise of faith. And faith is the trigger. That's the trigger that we use to activate grace. I can give you a very basic example, all right? So that you will understand what it means to live by faith in this context. Very basic that everybody will understand. Do you know it's as simple as saying, when Satan is tempting you to do something you should not do. As a believer now, you are now a child of God. And you see something that is not yours. And that mind, that thing is telling you, just carry it. Nobody can see you. There are no CCTV cameras here. Well, at the fortress, there are CCTV cameras. But, so, the thing tells you, there are no CCTV cameras here. You can take it. Nobody will find out. Okay? The just shall live by faith. It is by faith that we have access into this grace. The grace of God that teaches us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live righteously, godly, and soberly in this present world. It is by faith that we have access into this grace. So do you know what that means? That means that I believe. I believe that I have grace to not steal. Are you there? So by faith, I will live by faith. What that means is that I'm going to tell myself that this my hand, I'm not going to raise it up to take that thing. And I believe that if I don't raise this hand, it will not go up. And I believe that Satan cannot raise my hand to take this thing. So I will now, on the basis of that which I believe, I'll just keep going. Can I tell you something? 10 times out of 10 times, it will work. Because the moment you exercise faith, you are brought into the economy of grace. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. So it's the same thing with if you need to heal the sick, if you feel the grace. It's the same thing with if you need to overcome temptation. It's by grace. But the way that that grace comes to action is by the exercise of faith. Even the grace that saves us through faith. Are you there? By grace we are saved through faith. So the people that are not saved by grace are the people that did not bring faith to grace. The word was preached unto them just as it was preached to us. But the word preached to them did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Nothing was wrong with the word. But the people who heard the word, they heard it without faith. It is by faith that we have access into grace. And I'm saying it doesn't matter what genre of grace you are looking at.